So, gutting defeat tonight. Leicester 2, Leicester 2, I wish. Leicester 1, Aston Villa 2, and what are your thoughts?
It's easy to look at it and say same old, just because of a result, and like the same result again that we've seen multiple times. But the fight was there, the passion was there, and I know it sounds basic to say, it's stuff that we haven't seen for a lot of the season, and two really basic errors cost us points this game. And I think the first error was Dewsbury Hall. Like, I haven't seen it back, and a lot of people are saying it's soft, but he gave a referee a decision to make when you're already on a yellow. And then the goal from then, Bertrand Traoré, like, what a strike that was. That was absolutely unbelievable. But giving the ball away cheaply to them when it's ultimately for that last 20 minutes it was attack against defence because we were down to 10 men. So yeah, we've ultimately it's same again, no points. But if you can't, like, there was a huge improvement in performance, but it almost feels like it's too little too late and we need the points on the board now.
We do. I think we need the points, but the main problem is just the individual errors. And the thing is that there are positives to take away, and I've been negative for a lot of this season.
Aston Villa, we're the fucking champions!
Champions of what?
Hey, of Europe!
Were you born?
You'll never sing that, lads.
Were you born?
No.
Fair enough.
We're getting that on camera, mate. All the best.
If you heard that, yeah. Were you born? No. So, on another note, the thing is, Aston Villa were there. They played how they need to play. But the thing is, the game changed on the 2-1 on the red card. I mean, it was disappointing. But the problem is, I want to concentrate on some of the positive. That the team look energised, they look passionate, they look confident, and it's something, the basic things that we've not seen. The mentality was there, and it was just the little things that weren't quite clicking, I think.
No, and the thing is, this is a changed Villa team. Like,
Yep.
They're one of the most informed teams in the league. They've got Unai Emery, who I was hoping that we could have got him here earlier on in the season. Obviously, he'd gone to Villa and doing a brilliant job for them. Them chasing Europe, and it was those little moments cost us. But the thing is, we went 1-0 down and we didn't quit, because how many times have we seen it before this season where it's 1-0 down, then it's 2-0, and then it's just game over? Today we stuck in it, and the game changed on the red card.
It really did, and the thing is, I don't want to get too... KDH was doing okay, but I tell you what, out of the three in the midfielders, I think both... Ndidi was fantastic today. Yes, he's going to give away... That ball was atrocious that he gave away, and Traoré just absolutely, as you said, smashed it. Mendy, I think, did well, and what we've seen from Ndidi as well, we've seen him play a CDM before. It's the first time I've seen him play advanced, be good with his feet. I've not seen that in Ndidi since we've had him.
Thing is, I think not having a huge amount of possession helped him today, because he was winning the ball back and then it was just playing the pass. Didn't really have to have a huge amount of the ball at his feet, and what he did do with the ball at his feet, he did very well. But it was very much the way we played today, I think, suited him, just about winning the ball back, getting it forward quickly. It wasn't about, like, there were times where we played around at the back, but the majority of it was get the ball, get it forward.
Yeah, and exactly, and that's the fact that we're not just going down the back four all the time. And one thing to mention, I think, as well, Christensen, I think, played pretty well, but the two centre-backs today were fantastic. I mean, Harry Souttar should have got a goal, got his header all wrong, but I'm really happy with... And the long balls out from the back, the fact they both can do it, for me, was fantastic.
That's what set up the Barnes goal, wasn't it? The brilliant ball over the top, and then what a touch from Harvey Barnes, and the confidence to take that. And like, there's a few moments today. There's the obviously, as you've mentioned, off the post from Souttar, that deflection where Emi Martinez made a great save. So on another day we get something, and like, I know we've said that a few times this season, but it's the first time I've truly felt like we've been like, we're unlucky to lose a game. Like, I think Villa, ultimately their quality showed through, and they showed why they're fighting for Europe and why we're at the bottom of the league. But there's so much to take forward from this, and I'm glad that we've got a game on Saturday, so we're not dwelling on this result for too long. But Bournemouth is a must-win now. There's no more excuses.
Yeah, and I've just looked at the result. Bournemouth, I think, lost today against Brighton, and that puts them 2 points. The thing is, we're on 25, everybody else is pretty much on 27. It is a must-win game, but we're seeing signs that this team is going in the right direction, and it's something that I wanted to see for over a year now. Literally, well, I'll say a year. overall, since the beginning of the season, that we're in the right direction. There's positives to build. Patson Daka looks like there's certain teams look really, really good. Certain players in particular. Jamie Vardy didn't quite have it, but potentially having him in the line. Look, it's not great, but we just need to take the positives from this one and move on to the next game. The advantage I was saying to you on the way out, the fact that we've got another game here against Bournemouth in a quick turnaround, forget this game, bury it, let's go on to the next one. That's all that matters. And the thing is, Aston Villa's aren't Premier League rivals in that relegation zone, so it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, sort of. Villa are brilliant under Unai Emery, and I think they're going to keep improving. But almost every game now, we need to be heading in. We need to get something out of, and I will stand by the fact getting rid of Rodgers was the right decision.
Me too.
But I do fear that it might be too little, too late.
I'm not. The thing is, let me see you against Bournemouth, because that's a massive game, and against other games as well. Like, because we've got quite a few in that relegation zone. We've got quite a few teams. If we beat them, then what it is, mate. If we get 2 victories, then we're on like 31 points. It makes things different, and that's all it is. Just takes 2 victories, then a point today would have mattered. But the thing is, we just got to keep going.
But a victory here and a victory there, and we keep losing these games.
But it's the mentality as well.
The only positives today is the performance. But now we need points on the board.
Yeah, really do. Hopefully we'll get that. Again, we'll be back for I'm not sure what we're doing preview-wise. I'm not going to be able to the Bournemouth game. But stay safe, subscribe. Again, make sure you go check out our channel. There'll be a video up on his of the match vlog. And we'll see you all in the next video. So goodbye.